Thanks to AI, building a website is easier than ever. Head to this website here, link in the description, and we're just going to enter a prompt. So I'm going to say I'm building a website for my barber business. So build me a website for my barber, I can spell, business. Include a header with an about page and also a page to showcase my haircuts. Really simple. We're gonna let that go ahead and build it for us, and it's gonna completely build it. Now, when we get it back, we can give it prompts and we can redesign it to how we like. So you can see it's generating the code. Haven't typed any of this out myself, and just let it finish loading. Okay, so that took a couple minutes to do. We did tell it to create a few pages, but you can see here it's done all this. It's quite simple, it's in black and white, not too much to it, but it's done it all. You can see there's home, about, gallery, there's even a contact page is added. And here on the left on the chat, you can see it's told us what it's done. So if we click about, it's now gone to a new page. This looks good. There's no photos there, obviously, but this looks good. Meet our team, gallery, nice design, and a contact page. Okay, there's not too much here. This actually isn't a contact bit, but that's fine. It's not going to be perfect. This is now when we talk to it. So I'm going to go back home, and straight away I've noticed that actually doesn't work. So I'm just going to ask a question and say the home button doesn't work. And it's always good to say what you're expecting it to do. Try and help the AI out as much as you can. I expect this to take me home. Okay, so it's done it. So now I can go to about, it goes to the about page. I can click home and it goes home. So just like that, it's fixed it. Let's look at this home page. We can edit some of this wording later, but let's just have a look at the quick layout. So I like this, it's got a photo on the right. It says book appointment straight away, that's good. View our work, our services. So we've got different types of haircuts. That looks good. Book an appointment. Let's say we don't have a book an appointment feature. Let's say they want us just a call. So I'm just going to say, in the book appointment section on the home page, change it so it just has a phone number to call and the address. I don't know what address it's given. It's given this random. Don't think it's real. And we'll wait for that to happen. Great, that's now done. We can scroll down and it's changed it. Call us to schedule your next haircut and grooming service. All there. Testimonials, we can keep that. We can get some testimonials from our customers. Of course, this is just like a fake scenario. And this is okay. Let's go to the about page. This looks good. I don't want the our philosophy bit. I just want to stick to our story. So I'm gonna just say in the about page, remove the our philosophy section. Okay, so the about page looks good now. They removed that bit there. We're just gonna pretend this is how it is. This is how we like it. Of course, you can come in and change it a lot more. You can come in and say, I want to change the pricing. You can say change pricing of haircuts, so it says $30, and it will change it. You can do it exactly to how you like, give it the exact wording. But for the sake of moving on, let's say this is how we like it. Now this is quite boring. I need to add some color, so I'm just gonna say, can we add some color? I have no idea what this is going to do. We're just gonna see if it comes up with something interesting. Of course, we can give it prompts. Maybe we have branding. So I've told it to add some color, and it actually has added this nice sort of hover animation. There's not really any color to this. I guess this has gone a bit darker at the bottom. That wasn't like that before. The about page, they've changed a few things, but nothing crazy. What does it say here? They've added some border, which they have done. So I'm gonna say, my branding is blue and white. So I'm now gonna be a bit more specific and try and get the AI to do something more interesting. My branding is blue and white. I'm going to say use the most modern and mainstream combination. Actually no, I'm gonna say the most modern and mainstream look and design and color. Okay, so now we have something quite interesting going on. So I asked it to make the background more blue and white, make it more interesting. It proceeded to not do that at all. So I just asked it simply, where's the blue? And it said, you're right, there's no blue. And then it gave me this, which obviously doesn't look the greatest. So I can scroll down, and look, there is some blue here. There's just a whole mix of colors and this gradient. So I'm going to say, I'm getting somewhere now. I'm saying, take the blue from the testimonials and add it to the I guess not the heading, it would be the to the title of the other pages. Get rid of the black to white gradient. You can see I only have 2 free messages remaining today, so each day you can try this out, of course without upgrading the plan. But to be honest, I found that for these simple websites, you shouldn't really be surpassing this. I have spent about 6 messages trying to get my color right. Sometimes that will happen, but generally speaking, I found that the messages it gives you every day is enough to at least get a pretty good start. And you can always come back tomorrow and fix some more stuff. Okay, so it's done, and it's not perfect, but this is looking a lot better. Go to the about. Gallery and contact. So we have one more message for today. Let's see, what should we change? What can we make this better? The styling isn't perfect, but I've used a lot of people's websites to book haircuts and other sort of services, and actually, this is better than a lot of things I've seen out there, and it's completely free. Of course, you can spend a lot of time designing the perfect prompts, even getting other people to come in and design it. You can even have a go at looking at the code and trying to make this exactly how you want it. But I'm going to leave it as that for the sake of a simple tutorial. So obviously I've got no images. You can upload stuff and really personalize this, but this is just a demo. I have no images, so we'll just leave it as that. Up here on the right, you do need to be signed in for this, I believe. But on the right, there's a deploy button. So I can click deploy. Ooh, and it's telling me there's an issue. Likely has a syntax error. So we can fix this ourselves actually. So let's just fix it. So the AI does sometimes actually make mistakes and have errors in their code. But the great thing is we can fix it with AI. So before I deploy it, just fix whatever error it's telling me there is. I'm now click deploy. It seemed to have fixed the error. And now this is going to deploy it for us so we can view this on any device. Now, it's not going to have our own custom domain, such as google.com or facebook.com. It will have, if you want your own name, you have to pay for a domain. and then attach it. That's a whole separate tutorial. But this will have their own domain, and we can navigate to it from another device. Okay, so it's done. This is the domain. So I can click that. And it looks a bit different, I would admit. I'm not too sure what happened to this light blue. But that's something we can go back in here and we can fix. I've actually run out of free messages, so I'd have to try that tomorrow. But actually, this blue just needs to be a little bit lighter. And actually, that doesn't look that bad. It's just that blue's a bit strong, that's all. But this took me 10 minutes, and this is a lot more than you would have achieved in 10 minutes trying to code it yourself. What you can actually do is see how it looks on different devices. So I'm just going to drag it, and you can see exactly how it looks on a smaller device, such as a phone. So that's this tutorial for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please do like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.